Hello and welcome to Hot Topics Wednesdays. Today we're going to talk about a super hot topic, how to develop learner autonomy online. We all know that for distance learning environment especially, learner autonomy is crucial. However, what do we do as teachers or trainers? How do we boost this autonomy in this new environment? Today, I'm going to talk about an interrelational model created by Dr. LaGanza. And this model actually laid the foundation for the golden climate in distance learning that is described in our book, The Golden Climate in Distance Learning. I hope you already got your copy, and if you didn't, you gotta do it on May 8th so you can get a free ebook, Teach Online. So today I'm going to talk about developing learner autonomy based on the dynamic interrelational space model by Dr. LaGanza. And Dr. LaGanza believes that there are several interrelational climates that are going on online, and interrelation is different from interaction because interaction implies reciprocal communication, while interrelation implies reciprocal communication and building relationship. So Dr. LaGanza believes that in order to create a learner autonomy, the teacher should restrain himself from affecting the learning process on the academic level, and the learner needs to restrict himself from asking for help. But as we see, there are L plus and L minus dualities, which means learner plus and learner minus. Learner plus means that the learner is seeking teacher's help, while L minus means that the learner restrains himself from seeking this help. T plus means that the teacher is giving this, trying to control the learning environment, trying to influence it on the academic level, while T minus means that the teacher restrains himself from influencing this environment on the academic level. And Dr. LaGanza believes that autonomy is created in this situation. There are 4 different climates that can appear online based on these dualities. And in the duality where teacher does not influence the learning process on the academic level and learner does not seek help from the teacher, that's when autonomy can be born. However, we need to take into account that there is a so-called critical in-mind boundary that goes through this quadrant. And it means that, if you push the learner beyond that boundary, then the learner will feel isolated. And we are going to have more of a self-guided instruction here. Often it's a very risky place to have your student because the student might withdraw because of the isolation. And however, if you want to, if you can keep your learner within this boundary, this will be a facilitated environment. Very important in this environment, the key important ingredient is emotion, an emotional connection with the learner, because that's the glue that is going to keep the learner on the side of the facilitated learning as opposed to the isolated learning. And below this blog, I provide some strategies based on Dr. LaGanza's recommendations, and that can help you keep your learner on within the quadrant where this learner autonomy can be born. By the way, just for you to know that Dr. LaGanza does not say that this is the only climate that needs to be online. Each student-teacher relationship will have their own unique climate, and each classroom will shift between different climates. However, the most predominant climate he recommends for learner autonomy is the quadrant 3. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please click like and share it with the rest of your network. And in the comments below, please tell us about your strategies for developing learner autonomy online. please connect on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. And if you're not on my list yet, what are you waiting for? Come on over to www.wiredatheart.com. Have a wonderful day and conquer that distance.